Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm going to give you a secret. The best way to get Sadaqa, and those who don't know who Sadaqa it just means charity. The best way to get the rewards, the hasanat for charity, you want to know what it is? It's giving back to your family. The Prophet ﷺ said that the food that you feed your wife through your hand has so much Sadaqa. The idea of providing for your kids, your wife, giving them money and clothing and food, shelter, that is so much Sadaqa that you're not even thinking about. And a lot of men, they're stingy too. They're like, oh, it's my money. Why should my wife have any? Why do I need to provide for my kids? They got child support or whatever, right? Whatever. It's like, what are you doing? There's so much Sadaqa in taking care of your own family, to take care of your wife, to take care of everything. And like, just a simple idea of like the sunnah of like doing ghusl or doing feeding your wife is so much Sadaqa. There's an authentic hadith where Sa'id ibn Abi Waqqas radiallahu, he thought that he was going to die. Okay, he was dying. He's like, oh, Prophet sallallahu should I give all my wealth away? I need to give it all away so that I can get so much hasanat, so much rewards, so I can give it all to charity. And he said, and the Prophet said, no, right? Don't do that. Give it to your family. Give it to your family. Give it to your wife and kids and everything, so that they are not left poor, that they are good to go. That is the best Sadaqah. And I know you're like, but I can feed so. Making sure that your wife, your kids don't become beggars on the street is like the best Sadaqah. I repeat, it is literally the best Sadaqah. So plan out your will, like that your wife, your kids are going to get this. And the Quran literally goes over how to do it as well. So the idea of people like, oh, I don't want to give back to my kids, they're missing out on so much Sadaqah. Like stingy dads, stingy fathers out there that don't provide toys, don't provide clothing, don't provide any education to their kids, just let them free will, or don't even take their wife out, don't even do anything with their wife. A'udhu billah, one, it's a sin that you're not doing this type of activity with your wife and your kids. And two, you're missing out on so many benefits. So inshallah, you change and you actually start becoming a loving father, okay? And learn to be generous through the sunnah. The Prophet ﷺ was known to be so generous that whenever they won I forgot what war it was, the battle, right? And they got the rewards. There was a man that was arguing, like, he wasn't Muslim. He was like, oh, look, he was looking at a whole valley, right, that the Prophet earned. The Prophet got the rewards from this, this battle. And he's like, oh, man. And the guy was like, oh, man, I wish I had that battle. I wish I had those horses. I wish I had, with his family right there, right? Oh, I wish I had all this stuff. Of course, these Muslims are winning and they could have all this stuff. And the Prophet was like, do you really want all that? He's like, man, it wouldn't hurt. Here, take it all. Take it all. Take it all. The Prophet literally just gave him a bunch of, like a ranch, valley, like a bunch of land and horses, cows, everything, chickens. You could think of everything that is like so rich back then. Just gave it all away. It's like, here. And if this makes you happy, here, take it. And the man was so astonished that him and his whole family became Muslim right after that. They're like, oh my God, what man does this? Right? He just fought a war, earned all this, and he just gives it away to like one of his enemies. So he's here, just take it. Take it. I don't need it. If this will change your life, here, take it. And that man became Muslim after that.